We back, we back, we back, we back,
Hey,
we back,
hey,
we back, we
hey.
back.
Mm, mm, mm.
It's been a
Hey,
minute.
y'all, hey. I'm finna get a shirt that say that. Hey, y'all, hey, because I always say that
Hey
unintentionally.
y'all, hey. I like that. Hey y'all.
Anyway, Aisha Tremaine. Hey, y'all, hey. How y'all doing?
Maya, Jean Leroy. You call me whatever, just don't call me fake.
Period. And guess what, y'all? We back.
Finally, y'all missed us.
Of course. We know y'all did. Y'all ain't got to say it.
Y'all ain't got a friend either.
We had to take a little bitty hiatus because, we know we was just getting started, but we had some things go on. So we had to take a little bitty break, come back and regroup. But we here and we not going nowhere.
It happens, yes. What's up?
So how is everybody doing? How you doing, Maya?
I'm fantastic. I ain't
Period.
complaining. You know, God is good all the time.
And all the time, God is good. No, for real. Let me stop playing. But yes, God is definitely good. And we are just blessed to be able to be back, be on our platform that we are building. And of course, we like for y'all to engage. So before we get into what we're going to get into, go ahead and like, comment, share, tag, subscribe, whatever platform you on, do what it says. Cause we not going nowhere. We're gonna build this thing up and we're gonna make it pop. Okay?
Exactly. We sure are. As much as we can be here, we gonna be here. Okay. As long as
Right.
God stays the same, because that's how we was gone. But we back. We back with another one. What the YouTubers say? We back with another one.
Right.
Coming straight at y'all. No, let me stop.
For another video. All them little topics they be saying. But yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we just doing a little impromptu show today. Just to, let y'all know that we are back and we are going to be live on Fridays or Saturdays. We haven't fully set our date yet, but it's coming. We also gonna be dropping promo for what our next conversation topic about after we go through this live here. And then what else we doing? Oh, we're just gonna kind of chit chat with y'all today and just, let's get up to date. Let's get into it.
Mhm.
And then go from there, right, Maya?
Exactly. We could call this what is it? We could just say just yeah, the girls chit chat, we never want to leave the fellas out, but it's definitely a chit chat session because we're just going to talk about some hot topics um after, this important message, because like she said, we do have a very 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 touchy, sensitive, important. It's really a sad thing that we even have to talk about it, but we're going to have a session dedicated to one topic and one topic only. That'll be this weekend coming up. So yeah, so like we said, like Aisha said, we just wanted to do an impromptu. So we finna get into the talking because y'all know we be having great conversations. The fact that we can record them is amazing. So, but we do definitely want y'all to tune in to the next session, which will be this weekend. I'm excited about the conversation. I am.
Absolutely. And
I
we
am.
have to talk about it and keep talking about it because it's an everyday thing. It keeps happening. And it seems like it's getting worse. Sometimes we look on social media about the days and so that's why we just wanted to go into it. But we will let y'all know what that is when we get to that point. So for now, go ahead and grab your drinks, your snacks, whatever you need to be attentive right now. Yes. I got my water. You know, might be a little liquor in here, might not. No, I'm just playing. This is real water.
That's her business. Because y'all, that's one thing. We may discuss something. We not haters over here, but we
Yeah.
big on the be. Oh, so getting into the topics, I might as well just bring this up. So I was watching. What's my girl's name? Dior, Miss Dior. Is that her stage name? It's Jada Waiter's best friend.
Oh, girl, I don't know who that is.
You don't know
Barely
her?
know who Jada Wade is.
You know Jada Waiter.
Yeah,
Jada.
I know who she is barely. But
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, baby.
Is it
Oh,
Des
snap.
Dior? Is that her name? Is it that girl?
There's Dior. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay.
Vaguely know
But
them.
it was having a conversation on their
Mhm.
podcast, and they were just saying what's the difference between somebody being a hater and somebody asking you a question. Like, if I was to post myself in a dress and I was
Mhm.
to be like, so what y'all think, of me, or what do y'all think of this dress, me in this dress, right?
Mhm.
Okay, then it's warranted, right? That people are saying, oh, well, I think you look like a hog, or I think you look elegant. I'm just saying, like, some people.
I mean, okay, I definitely see where they're coming from and what she mean. I feel like when you open the door, you are welcoming whatever someone's opinion is.
There you go.
I feel like you can't really label that as hating because you open the door for them
You
to be able to freely state their opinion.
you
So
asked
it's not hating.
exactly,
But if
but
I'm
yeah.
just sitting here, because this happened to me before, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
sitting here and my shirt, it was cut. The girls was okay, but nobody asked her. Okay. And the girl was like, I didn't even say I was cold. Or nothing. And the girl said, yeah, you cold because did nobody tell you to put that shirt on. Now that's hating because I
You
didn't tell you I was cold. I didn't ask
right.
you to be mad that my cleavage is out and it looks good and you mad because you can't rock this shirt like me. Girl, go about your business. I didn't ask for your coat or nothing. You just felt to put your 2 cents in. Now I feel like that's some underlying hating stuff. But
And
when you open the door, that's a different thing.
exactly. So yeah, I just wanted to make that clear because this is a podcast, okay? So of course we're going to bring up things that people may not necessarily be like, so what do y'all think about this particular podcast, or what do y'all think about this particular situation? But we're here to talk about it, okay? But we're
Right.
not haters. We're not. But at the end of the day, we don't have to explain anything because everybody gonna get
Right.
what they want anyway.
We
But I just
here
wanted to
on
put that
our
out.
show giving our opinions about the things we bring up. So, and no, we're not being reckless to anybody. Like she said, we're not haters. Everybody is included in any and everything that we talk about. Sometimes it just may apply more to a specific party than another party. That's all.
Exactly. Exactly. But if it don't apply, let it fly. Okay.
Hello? If it
So,
ain't directed, don't respect it. And
period.
that's it. That's how you maneuver through life and be good. Okay?
No, for real. Listen, that's why our conversations be so good. Cause baby, I was just about to go into that. But
Man.
what? So, with that being said, yes, it's just funny how when people do be posting stuff though, and you really got the people that's legit being a hater as opposed to saying like, "Oh, that meal look good. I just wouldn't add that much cheese." Okay, that's fine. That's not hating. That's cool. Instead of saying, "Why you put all that cheese in there? Now you made it look like."
Right.
Be
Yeah,
quiet.
approach too. Yeah, tone, approach. It's a lot of things that could take it as hating or just freely offering your opinion. It's all
Exactly.
about the person who's receiving it. I feel like so,
Exactly.
and sometimes people get offended when it applies.
They do. So, okay, y'all. Our next topic. Okay. I don't even listen. I don't mind talking about it, but it's about Netta, y'all. What's going on with y'all friend?
And
Y'all,
Lord,
you said it
Netta.
who?
I said, oh Lord, Netta.
And like y'all for real. What's please? Do y'all know who Netta is? Charlene, do you know who Netta is? It's
Netta. I don't want to be one of these people. I got to be one of these people. Uncle Netta in charge.
no for real.
Uncle Netta in Charles. Like, don't get me wrong. I be tuning into their content, but I be tuning in because I just think it's so funny. Like, they be going in, people be going in on them. Like, if you ever just sit and watch the comments, the stuff that comes out of people's mouths about them, like, I'm not into bullying no way, shape, form, or fashion.
At all.
But that stuff be funny. And if it's funny, sometimes I'm just gonna laugh, baby. But child, listen. I don't know what's into it with them people. This lady done got into it with who this week?
I
Tia
know
Kim?
Tia.
Yeah.
A
I
lot
seen
of
another
people.
live. She got into it if y'all know who Darius Cooks is. And these people, you gotta kind of be careful mentioning their names. So all of this is allegedly, because I ain't trying to have nobody come for us. I ain't
Right.
trying to be.
Right. No, for real. Let's be very clear. Everything we are saying is allegedly because we was not there. I know I was not on the live. I don't know Netta, Charles, Tia, or nobody else that they have. I don't know these people. So yes, this is all allegedly.
Right. But yes, the lady, sir, ma'am, keeps getting into it with everybody, and it's just like today I was watching on my break, I was watching her and Darius Cooks on live, and it was like the moment he came into her live attitude, and when he started, he came in very nice little smile on his face, and he was just like, how are you? Let me start with how are you? And she was like, what? I can't hear you. He was like, how are you? He's trying to put it on a good foot. No, baby.
Didn't
When
go
I
well.
say combative, when I say that man was just trying to say, he was just telling her, like, you used to be humble. I used to mess with you like tough before you got big. And now you big and you're ignorant. And sometimes you get a little ignorant.
But
She was
yeah.
not having it.
And that's what, so we had touched on this before we went live, but what I was saying is that it's just sad. So that that you do, like, let's just say Darius allegedly actually looked up to Netta, or just in general was actually a fan. There was no popularity, there was no work done on the face, no makeup, things like that. And then when people blow up or get to these certain statuses, then that's when they just, you just look at them different. It's just something you don't like about them. And it's
Yeah.
just kind of sad where it's like, okay, well, dang, I did like watching this person. Like, who else am I going to watch, or whatever the case? Like, so, but yeah, I don't think that person was being, receptive to what Darius was saying. Like,
Right.
and probably never will. Because I also want to add this. Now, this is no shade, because I feel like whether you are heterosexual, bisexual, trisexual, sexual, we
Period.
all go through our own thing, right? But this is my opinion. Okay, you can agree or disagree, and that is fine. But my opinion is that people who do live an alternative life already have so many things internally that they're dealing with. So to add anything else, whether it's the popularity, people beefing and having their opinions, people high siding on you, like, to have all of that, you know what I mean? On top of this, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Right.
So, yeah.
That is very true. That is very true. But I feel like it's all about you too. Like you can't step into every room with an attitude. You
Mm-hmm.
can't step into every room like thinking you own the spot and you own the place and people gotta bow down to you. Because then you create those environments where it's gonna be like negative. And another thing that I noticed, not necessarily Charles, but of course Charles gonna ride because that's his wife or whatever.
Right.
But Netta focuses on the negative. And I even see like people be in her comments like, you always focusing on the negative stuff that goes on. And I get it. On social media these days, if you
Mm-hmm.
want that bag, sometimes you gotta put a little drama negativity in it. But to every day be in a negative light, like that's what you feed into you, instead of the people who are in the comments like, you look pretty. Your
Exactly.
face clearing up. Oh, I like your dress, your fresh dress. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, what you cooking today? She never responds to that stuff. The
Mm.
people that genuinely are there and support you. And eventually what's going to happen is you're not acknowledging them people. So eventually they're going to stop coming and watching. They're going to stop riding because you too busy focusing on who's saying your face look like this. And what she call her, a big back brisket.
It was
I just
just,
want to say, Tia, listen, allegedly Tia Kemp went in on Netta. Okay? Listen.
allegedly.
I just got to say some of the things I heard. And this is allegedly. But that whole your face look like a Pirelli tire, oh my God, sent me spinning. Okay, because baby, I don't want my face to look like a tire. Then talking about a brisket back. Oh my God, I don't even know the stuff that came out that lady mouth. When I tell you she is a certified reader, don't play with her. Like if you see her, baby, make sure she on a good foot before you speak. Because when I say that lady reads, and she gonna read you. And when I say this stuff coming off the top of her dome, this is
The
not rehearsed.
the
Baby,
high
you
science
looking for learning.
skills is
Man,
immaculate. It's
man,
crazy.
what?
It's bananas. Yeah.
I say the internet was in an uproar. Tia sent that lady to the point where Tia TikTok page got banned, but she made a new one 5 minutes later.
I heard allegedly
Yes.
her TikTok got banned but I did hear the same thing. I did hear the same thing,
Yes.
and it's kind of like it's crazy because I thought about I know she's not a topic of discussion, but what's her name? E. Kane. I thought about
Mhm.
her kind of the same way. I was just like, some of these people are like that. Because I'm not gonna give her no like, but baby girl just needs a lot of help, and I really gotta add her to my prayer list because she needs a lot of help. But that's
I will say this one thing because I did make a TikTok video on her briefly. But what I can say is the old her before she moved and got away from hubby D is a different her in this new house. Because before, when she was with him and going through that abuse and all that stuff,
wait,
look how you just typed that in there. But she was going through a very domestic relationship with the kid's dad.
What, Christopher?
Yes.
So I heard that allegedly she was.
Allegedly.
But so you're saying that after the comment about the her being of a brighter skin tone.
Now I don't condone that.
Wait. But did she move out of the? Did they? Are they?
That was before she moved into this new house.
Okay, so she just see. I haven't caught up with. See my.
I had wrote her off too, but one day I got to scrolling and I ended up on her YouTube and I'm watching her new energy since she's moved and all this stuff. Content is better. I feel like she's more open, and I just feel like when you in a dark place and you dealing with the stuff she was dealing with him, you're not yourself. Yourself, and everything is just like you kind of combative because you're not yourself and you don't know which way to go. But now that she's kind of away from, like, I haven't seen him in the videos that I saw, but she's more consistent with her posting. I heard she was on Midwest Baddies.
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see. I heard she's on there.
We are gonna put the pin in E. Kane because baby, that's a whole
she's
show.
A whole nother topic for a whole nother.
But I did put her name down, so we could bring her up this weekend. I would love to. I would love to. But so that's a perfect beeline to the baddies.
Yes.
Now, do you watch baddies?
Okay, so I watch baddies. I start watching baddies. I watch baddies. I start watching baddies. Yes, I'm on the current Caribbean season. They pissing me off. Sorry, y'all, but they pissing me off because I'm like, dang, do y'all really all y'all do is fight? And this is why I kind of stopped watching y'all before, because like 2-3 episodes in, y'all still talking about the fight from episode 16 3 episodes ago. Like, we still on that fight. So I watch them, but it just be a lot sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I have to admit, and I'm not ashamed. I am a previous Bad Girls Club fan.
Yes, me.
Honey, I don't know if I was there for season 1. However, I was there for a lot of Judy.
Yeah.
I was there for a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Camille. I was there for that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm never against a nice little, one piece, two piece, however, whatever. However, yes, it's like in this state of mind that I'm in now, I don't need to be watching nothing that's no fighting and stuff. Cause Lord knows listen, I'm an evolving woman, okay? Evolving.
I heard that.
The best of me. And that is not the fight in me. So with that being said, I do love the show. However, I do be looking for just like even with Jocelyn's show, like Jocelyn's Cabaret, I just be looking for a little bit more like
I never got into Jocelyn's Cabaret. So I don't know. And even my cousin that live in Vegas, he was on the Vegas episodes, but I just never got into it. Like,
You ain't. It's kind of the same thing, to be honest,
yeah,
as the
only
bad.
they at the strip club.
Honestly, they're dancing and stuff. I mean, professionally, but yeah, as far as the baddies, they in my city. Y'all say
Yes.
let's listen, because Detroit. Listen, let's be clear. Detroit is always a topic, but it's never a topic when we ain't the topic. If you understand, you understand. If you don't, hey. But
The girls that get it, and the girls that don't.
cause yeah, like, come on now. I hate that. I seen some cuties there. I did, but I don't know. Every to each his own. Me,
So
nah.
this what I heard, allegedly.
Okay.
Because, TikTok be dropping gems.
Do.
So this is Baddies Midwest is what they calling it, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So allegedly, these people was outside starting at 4:30 in the morning. Auditions didn't start till like 4 in the afternoon. Um, Basically they was like, you gotta fight for your life. The cameras and the auditions won't start until a certain number of fights happen. But when it's all said and done, the auditions is just like promo. They never really picking nobody that's in those
From
auditions.
it.
They
Yeah.
really already know they cast.
Yeah. It's kind of like a job interview. So, for the people who don't know, let me give you a little secret, which I think is asinine. I think it's very unfair. I think it's deceiving, and I think that it should not be allowed. However, so y'all know how you see, you're looking for a new job, right? So what do? You go online, whether it's a job that you currently have or a job that you're not there or what have you, but you're trying to get in with the company, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
let's just be clear, especially if you work for the company. So let's just, for example, right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
say I'm applying. However, Aisha is applying as well. I don't know Aisha, but Aisha is applying. Well, they may already know that we're hiring Aisha. There's no doubt about it. There's no question about it. We don't want to really meet with anyone else. However, due to the law, I know for Texas, the law is that they have to interview people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go, thinking I'm going to get the job, because I'm speaking into existence. Like, I'm excited. I'm dressed to the T, ironed up, hair looking right. I'm great attitude. I'm ready, right? So I go through it. I'm thinking through it, through my head, like, dang, did I do good? Did I do not? Like, I don't know. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting, and then they call. Oh, well, you didn't get the job. Why didn't I get the job? Well, because they already knew that Aisha was getting the job, but they have to
Yeah.
interview other people. So, just some information there if you didn't know. Now you know.
Right. And but
From
I
corporate mind,
see,
know.
like, to me, I wouldn't be going on no show to be fighting all the time. Anyway, that's pointless because at the end of the day, I'm still like, what is the point of these shows? Because all they doing is fighting. Like, they keep talking about get to the bag, but how are y'all really getting to a bag when all y'all doing is fighting? I mean, I guess the views and y'all gonna get y'all check cut from that, but
Yeah, that's one of the main. Well, so allegedly, I didn't read it. I hope I sent it to myself, but allegedly, Natalie is running a prostitution ring, but like amongst these girls, it's sad to say I don't doubt it though. I don't doubt it. Did you see no girl on OnlyFans, Natalie?
mm,
Baby, she be doing the fool. Oh, I just didn't understand because I'm just saying you how you get all this money. Why you on OnlyFans?
that's
I'm
how
talking.
she's a millionaire, huh?
Listen, when I say on OnlyFans, baby, she on OnlyFans. You hear me? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. I don't know, but I look. I even asked my man. I'm like, babe, why does she do OnlyFans if she's so rich and if she's so like he look, girl, he's so funny. He told me something. Hey, she need a lot of streams of income, right? I
They
said,
say that's how you be a millionaire. So I guess that's it. I guess that's it. He make
when
a
he
valid
said
point.
that, I was too tickled. I was too tickled.
Mm. Well, I didn't know she was on OnlyFans like that, but so really, it sounds like to me she just using them girls for whatever she's using them for,
Yeah.
and she getting her bag.
Yeah.
Cause it just don't seem like they doing too much of anything to get. money aside from the show itself.
Exactly. I mean, the little when they go to the clubs and stuff like that's what is it called? That's they're hosting, so they get paid for that, and they got to split the money. Remember, because they fought about. I don't know if you've seen one of the episodes with like Razor and them, and
Oh
because
no, raising them turned me off to the point I turned the TV off. So no, I
I
didn't.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to jump through that TV and grab Razor and
I
because
forgot
girl,
the other
you
too.
you don't know how to hold your liquor. It's very apparent.
Yes, I forgot the other girl name. Is it Razor that I'm thinking of?
She bright, pretty girl. She did hair.
She was the one that got into it with Scotty.
That was
Said
her.
Scotty
Yeah,
touching
that.
her. Okay, yeah, her.
Mhm.
Yeah, her. I'm like, girl, gone. 3 episodes later, we still talking about you.
Control yourself, please. Yeah,
Please.
and that's the thing. It's like I like the show, and see, even when I was younger, I would watch things that wasn't appropriate or like that's necessarily feeding me properly.
Hmm.
But it was entertainment for me. Like I didn't,
Yeah.
you got these kids out here that's listening to drill music and oh, I got a shotty and I
Yeah.
FDOB at the, it's like they actually trying to do it. Like, yeah, like they're, me, no. I just,
Bia, Bia.
like, why you work? But yeah, so
Right. Take me back a little bit. But yeah,
I, yeah,
girl.
I just watched it. Like, I didn't take it literal or like, oh, I want to emulate this image that
But
I
see,
see
now all kids do that. For some kids, and even some adults,
in adults. Thank you.
they is a role model. This I want to be like Natalie. I want to be like XYZ, you know?
You're right. You're right.
So,
You're right. Cause the whole audition in Midwest, that like, no wonder. I mean, if what you're saying is true, no wonder it was a lot of fights. I mean, but again, these are people that's probably been looking for such and such, and when they seen them, it was on the floor, so they got to
but you
be.
know what? I feel like it's true. They already know who because they just announced that they were doing Midwest Baddies a week or two ago. And now y'all hosting auditions like that quick?
Well, technically they film all of that. Like, so it's already filmed. And even if they're
Right.
filming it now, yeah, they're gonna put it out after the fact. But no, yeah, either way, I don't care how they schedule it. Yeah, either way, they know who they're
And
picking.
then the dang old show's still on. Like we ain't even went to break. Sit down
Like,
in
what?
group. Like, okay, Caribbean was this, that, and the third. Where we gonna
Right.
go to next? Like, no. Like I get it, they not filming Caribbean no more, but dang.
Hey,
Y'all just
Zeus,
announced Midwest and now y'all already got the
Zeus,
audition.
Zeus in they bag. They trying to,
Man,
they pushing
them
them
private
out.
jets be like pew pew.
They pushing them out, honey. Let's go. Let's
Man.
get it. That's what's
Because
happening.
she about to run out in a minute. Because where's she gonna go next? Is
Where's
it the
she go?
north and the south? Because she did East.
Canada, look, Amsterdam. She gonna have to go out the country.
Right,
Taiwan,
right. Hong Kong, Baddies Paris. Ooh,
baddies, Australia.
ooh.
Oi, mate.
Sound like I might tune into that.
Oi, mate. Baddies,
The
Hawaii.
accents mixed with the fight. Now that's gonna be like what she say. Like that's gonna
Right.
be intriguing.
Look, rewind it, rewind
Right,
it.
right.
That is funny.
Too funny, too funny.
Yeah,
But
I don't
yeah,
know. That whole baddies thing. All I know is that I'm a tune in. It's just my entertainment because
of
Lord knows.
course we got to see. We nosy. We want to see. You know.
Yeah, it's entertaining. I mean, the thing is, we wish that people would give us things that feeds us better things.
Yeah.
But I guess that's why I like going to books or go to YouTube for those type of things. Like I love a good morning routine or a good
Yeah.
haul. See you decorating your house. Like I don't look. I can't watch that stuff no way. I gotta wait till it's nighttime and usually the weekends
That's my
anyway. So
soothing, relaxing time. I'm gonna turn on somebody cooking. Like I love cooking shows. I'm gonna turn on somebody cooking.
mm,
Um, some of them cleaning and organizing videos because that ain't my life, but I want it to be my life one day. You know, when I move
right.
and get a bigger house. But you know, yeah, the ice eating videos. I have a fetish for the ice eating videos.
Re-
But what I can't get with is they be digging straight out their freezer just eating it. And I be like,
I ain't seen. I ain't made it on that side of TikTok.
just go look at the ice eaters. Like, I don't know if it's like the crunching,
Hmm. And knowing that it's
the sound that
cold.
soothes me and relaxes me. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm an ice eater myself. But I really haven't, since I've been taking my vitamins and stuff, I haven't even had an ice craving. Like, I got an ice machine downstairs. I was geeked. Like, yeah, gonna be sitting on my
That's
couch eating my
good.
little nugget. Girl, I just keep some ice in the freezer. I haven't even really been eating the ice, but it's something about
That's
ice.
good.
Yeah, something about them ice eating videos. I'll be like, look her eating that ice. Normally, I be like, let me go get a cup of ice, but I ain't even had a
And
craving.
we want it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it'd be like that. I love the cleaning side of TikTok and like the
yeah, those two.
transformations and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna move to our next topic. This is for the fellas. Look. Me and Bay talked about it. Shout out to Bay because I wouldn't have known nothing about it. But the question I have, well, I know the answer. I know the answer. However, why is it that now that LeBron James' son is in the NBA, he's actually been drafted. If I'm not mistaken, what Bay said he was like the 60 something, 80th something pick. So he wasn't number one. And I feel like a lot of people probably wanted that to be the case. And it
Mm-hmm.
was. Because, it's LeBron James' son. So they're like, well, of course, let's just say if he was picked one, the number one spot or the seventh or, you know what I mean, the 12th,
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, they only doing that because he LeBron James, stuff like that. And did she drop off? But yeah, so it's just kind of weird because I don't know. It's like, is y'all happy for the boy or y'all see? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Turn your camera on. Whoa. Look, I see you, but you ain't your camera. Let me see. Can I do it for you? Oh, I can do it for you.
There you go. Okay. I don't know what that was. I don't know what just happened.
It's okay.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, but yeah. So but what I was saying is that if he was picked like the first through 12th spot, I feel like people would have even more to say and like hate on him even more, if that makes sense. Just
Mm-hmm.
because he's LeBron James' son, but it's like let that like first of all, he's a kid, y'all. Like just because he is the product of his father doesn't mean he's going to, live up to his expectation or even to y'all expectation. Let that baby listen, let that boy come out there, be his own person, and let him make his, like let him do him. I
And
just
that may be good for him too. Like I said, I don't know much about it, and I'm not heavy on sports. But my thought is, he don't want to be in his daddy's shadow.
that
I
part.
wouldn't want to be in my daddy's shadow. So let me come out and build my own path. Let me create my own career, and just stop looking at me to be my father, the replacement to my father. Since my dad is old now, like I'm not trying to be my daddy. I'm just trying to be
Yeah.
me.
Absolutely. No, I agree. I agree. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of, like, those, because I'm not a sports girly at all, let's be clear, but I don't mind to talk about it or what have you. Because if I see the game, I could speak on it because I saw that and he sucks. Okay. I don't need to see his other game. Or not talking about LeBron or what they call him, Bronny. Not talking about him, but I'm just saying, like, so I'm qualified if I see the game. Um, but yeah, those sports commentators, they be so harsh. Some of y'all ain't never even played basketball. Some,
Exactly.
some of y'all can't run a mile non-stop. Like, quit playing.
And
Quit
I
playing.
mean, I get it, it's a job, but that should be for the retirees of basketball, because who gonna know it better than somebody that actually
Period.
played in the field, that's familiar and knows about it, versus an insurance girl, getting up there commentating on basketball. Like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't never played this sport a day in your life,
Like, make it make sense. Like, for real.
Yeah,
Let's make it make sense. Okay, please and thank you. But
yeah,
yeah, that's just my opinion on that. And I just hope for any kid in any situation that is walking in their parents' footsteps, like let that kid be a kid, man.
yeah.
Let them like be there for them. But don't be pressuring them like, oh well, I had, this record and I went to this school. Like, okay, that's fine. Let them know that, encourage them if that's what you really want them to do, but also let them make their own decisions. Like, don't be like
See,
that.
this is why I won't even name my kids juniors, because I want them to have their own shadow, their own way.
Yeah,
Don't be in whoever you named after shadow.
yeah.
He gonna get this for his whole career. He's gonna be compared to his dad. Like,
Either way, he are right.
yeah,
It's by default.
yeah, because who he was born to. But I hope he has a great career, and I hope he upstage his daddy.
No, for real. Bronny, you go. You show
Right.
out, okay? You be
Don't
better
let
than
them
your
don't
daddy.
let them label you LeBron Jr. You LeBron the Great.
You Bron, okay? You Bron.
Right. Bronny
Shoot.
Brown.
We don't know LeBron. No.
Right.
Well, I don't even know his
That's past
nickname.
tense, baby. You present tense.
Right.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah.
Build your own path in your own way.
We
For real,
we
for real.
turning the page, everybody, okay? We turning the page, okay? This is a whole new chapter, all right? It's about
You
Bron
don't
at
have
this
to
point.
turn the page.
Hey, that's my
That's my
song.
song.
I read the story. Oh, hey, hold
Man,
on. I read the story. It is with you and me. Hey, that's my
that was
song.
my song back in the day.
Bobby V.
Man,
I fools with Bobby V. I fools with Bobby
man, I'm
V.
gonna do a TikTok series, Song of the Day, and I'm going old school, baby. Okay.
That would be good. That would be a good series. Don't nobody take her idea now. But even if y'all do, it's okay. Inspiration. Yeah,
Period.
so we're going to end this with I hate to end it like this, but we're going to end it as well on a positive note.
Yeah.
None, even though it was a very, very unfortunate and inhumane, y'all, let's just put it out there. Let's just put it out there. Saya Macy was cold blooded murdered, period, point blank. And then the fact of all this stuff coming out about the person who shot her father-in-law got him onto the job, and I heard that that same guy who murdered her, cold blood murdered her, was denied from other police departments in the area.
Yep.
Like, please, it's like, I'm not gonna lie,
Well, if
like,
you look at his record, I believe he had worked at 4 or 6 other police stations or counties, and I think 4 of which he resigned. 2 he got terminated, including Springfield.
mm, mm, mm.
But I don't know why them balloons coming up, y'all. It's I don't
Somebody
know.
birthday, happy
Right,
birthday, whoever birthday it is.
right.
No.
But like, I just feel like when it comes to police, y'all gotta dig into, especially like previous job history. Why? Because most police don't switch unless they just, they family moving or what have you. But for him to been at so many police departments, it's like that's kind of like a red flag. If I was the hiring supervisor, and I believe I read somewhere that the hiring supervisor kind of knew he had some stuff going on at previous police stations. So it's just, to me, like, this whole story and how it unfolded. And mind you, this is close by me, like literally an hour away from where I live.
Mm.
Um, it's just like, it's sad because she called for help. And even if she had maybe something mental going on or something, I mean, just look at his approach, from how he approached her from the beginning to the end. He had no care about this lady. Like, did you not have no care because of her, and maybe you had previous history with her? Or is that just how you operate as an officer?
Yeah. And what's crazy is the guy said who did the little video that when he walked in the door, he asked her, "Hey, you doing okay mentally?"
Right. And that's
Like
why I said, did you have a previous encounter with this lady, or someone have a
your
previous
wife,
encounter?
your wife. I
Yeah.
think his wife worked at the hospital that she probably more than likely would. I want to say this because let's be clear, it's been what, hundreds of years, unfortunately, to even be able to say that. Hundreds. probably thousands, of years that people of color, whether that be of the Hispanic, Mexican, Latino descent, Haitian, Creole descent,
Dark skinned people.
Black descent, African descent, like
Yeah.
the even indigenous people in Australia. Watch a documentary on. This has been going on for too long. So for to me, there's nothing more to talk about because what is there to talk about? Just stop. Just you know what I'm saying. You don't. Where do you hear a black person just cold blood killing a white person in the line of duty? Like honestly, we're like we not doing that to anybody, but it's crazy how it's being done to us. However, my take on it is just that we are obviously the chosen people. And I mean, just like I hate to compare it like this, but I can relate because I know I'm chosen. I know that I'm loved by God. And it sucks to say that people literally treat me like I'm nothing sometimes. And it's like, do you not see this greatness? Like, I'm not even trying to boast. Like, I'm so serious. And I mean this humbly because my experience is equivalent to these black people, these darker skinned people, indigenous people, Latinos, you know what I mean? Like it's sad to say, but when y'all see us, y'all just like that movie, when they see us on Netflix, I couldn't even get through it. I can't watch that. I'm not going to watch it
Yeah,
ever.
me
I'm not. I can't take it. Those men's pain is palpable through TV. I cannot take it. I don't care
either.
who's acting. I know those aren't the real kids, what have you, but I can't take that. I
Yeah.
just can't. So I'm gonna end it with for what I gotta say is that y'all let's just really be out here and give out more love for real. Be careful, man. Yo, I wish that her discernment would have told her from the jump. Like even when she said that I rebuke you, girl, you can't play with demons though. The moment you said
Right.
it the first time he started, girl, you should have put drop down me and like I don't know, ring. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
but she did. She really
And
did.
she did. But I'm just saying, like in the future, if somebody ever has like something similar to that, like bro, give up immediately. Like and it's
Yeah.
sad to even say because it don't mean that your life will be spared. I hate to say it,
Right.
but oh, we gotta be careful out here, y'all. We really gotta be careful.
Absolutely. We have to be careful out here. It's scary being a person of color, and it's just at the end of the day, it boils down to this. Y'all or they don't like people of color for something that is out of our control. We didn't ask to be a person of color, just like you didn't ask to be a non person of color.
Thank you.
So let's learn to love the differences and the uniqueness of people as one. Because, I mean, we could be on this earth and everybody could definitely be similar, but what type of world would that be? What type of fun would
Boring.
that be? What like it would just to me it would just be bland. God made us all different because we are all different. We weren't born to be the same, regardless of skin color, size, weight, hair texture, whatever. You are who you are because that's who God wanted you to be at the end of the day. Stop disliking someone because of what you heard, because of their skin color, because of all the things. When you decide that you don't like someone, it needs to be for the personal experience you had with them and nothing more, nothing less. I feel very bad for, Siam Macy's family, but that could be any one of us. There's been
Unfortunately.
times where I have called the police, and it's just me and my girls. That could have easily been a me, you know what I mean? And my kids here gladly, I teach them how to call my sister, teach them how to call my niece, call 911, and we got at least 4 phones in the house, so get them going. And, they know my passcode, all of this. But it's like, you have to think about how crazy things could be just calling 911 on the strength of you heard something outside. And they come and it's like, they're not trying to protect you. It's like, how much more crazy can the world be? The people that are supposed to protect and serve is like the very ones you gotta fear.
What you said. So I don't know if you know this. A customer actually told me this, that in order, so basically, if your IQ, so you have to take tests obviously to be a police officer. Well, if your IQ is too high, okay, if you are too smart, like let's just say their level is here and you're about, here, you don't qualify. You're too smart, okay? You don't qualify. You can't be in that group. You need to be this dumb or lower. Okay? Here you're God
Child,
bless America.
that's all we can say. That's all we can
God
say.
bless
Y'all
America.
be safe out there. Y'all pay
Seriously.
attention to y'all surroundings.
For real.
Love who loves you. Forget that negative stuff. Like, we never know the day or the hour or the minute that we gonna be taken off of this
Hmm.
earth. And all I can say is, until you get to that point, you gotta live every day like it's your last. Enjoy life to the fullest.
Seriously.
Love the people and things who love you, and think with a positive mindset, because you just never know. She didn't know that calling the police because she heard an intruder outside was gonna end her life. Like, that's crazy to me. That's
Yeah.
crazy to me. You know how many times we hear something outside, or we may see something on our camera and we call for help? Very same police that took her life. That's crazy to me. So stay safe, stay strapped. I'm just gonna keep it real, because ain't nobody gonna protect you but you. So if
All
you don't know how
facts.
to use one, you better learn how to use one, and you better get one. And whatever your state requires for you to be legal to carry that mug, you better carry it,
Get it done.
because you just never know.
I support that message wholeheartedly.
Hmm.
And yeah, we're gonna end it on that note. But as she said, love who loves you. Stay safe. There's a lot of, like, I need to set mine up too. On iPhones, and I'm sure Androids as well, where you can, if you get pulled over, you can put your phone into like a certain mode. Y'all. I hate to say it, but start investing into cameras so things are recorded on your part. Have somebody
Yeah,
that you trust to have access to it if need be. But let's not forget, y'all, love comes from within. Love must come from yourself first. So before you even love somebody that loves you, make sure you love yourself, okay? So
exactly. And just to wrap this up, we do want to let y'all know that this weekend we will be live again,
we do.
going over our specific topic, which kind of goes from, Saya Massey, domestic violence. It's a topic that needs to be discussed, and it needs to be discussed, and it needs to be discussed, and it needs to be discussed, because it's not stopping. And to me, it seems like it's only getting greater. And with both of us being, yes, both of us, as pretty as we are domestic violence survivors. So
Yes.
tune in this weekend. We will be, dropping some promo and giving y'all the date and the time with the promo, so that y'all can tune in, spread the word, share it. This is an episode that you definitely want to tune into.
Please
We
do.
may go into a little detail of our own experiences, because we definitely, both have been there. But
Yeah.
whew, it needs to be said and it needs to be talked about. And that's why we are here, because we just want everybody to love themselves from within.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
So tune in for that. Also, I just wanted to say, if y'all like these little impromptu shows, we might can pop in and do these, like on a Monday or a Tuesday evening, just to kind
No.
of touch base on what happened the week before, or some latest internet drama. So if y'all like that, chime in the comments below and let us know, and we could definitely do that for y'all. As well as, if you are watching the replay, type replay in the comments so we know that you're watching
Yeah,
the
that you.
replay.
Yep, that you caught it. Because of course we know everybody not gonna catch you when we're completely live. But
Right.
if you do get to watch it, or even if you just have something to say about one of the topics, because we talked about a lot, definitely comment, give us your opinion on it, because we're gonna keep this chat always going forever.
Exactly.
This is gonna be posted, so we're excited to see
Yes.
how
And
it
please,
goes.
please, please follow us on all social media. Find me at Aisha Shermaine.
And Maya Jean Leroy, I gotta add
Period.
my.
I love her name, y'all. It's just professional. I love it.
Thank you, thank
And the way she says it. So that's why I let her say her own name. But yes, I love it. And if y'all love us, tune in, share, comment,
Yes,
engage with
yes.
us. We might put some polls out there during the week. We trying to work on, making this great. And y'all ideas are welcome. So of course you can jump in her inbox, my inbox, let us know what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear, and
Please,
just,
please. Any
help us make
topic.
it great.
Nothing's off
Yeah.
limits.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing's off limits. So please give us ideas, okay? We're open to
And
them.
stay tuned because soon there will be a TikTok page as well as a Facebook page for the Love From Within podcast. So when you see it, share it, tag somebody, and tell them go like and follow the Love From Within podcast. Okay?
Please.
Thank y'all. You got
Bye.
any other final words? Oh, look where the lights come from. My camera is showing out today.
Look
Where?
at
Let me see
that.
if I can get it again.
Look, I didn't. Oh, you're. That's so cool. Mine broke.
We
Look,
done got
mine
balloons.
broke.
We done got heart. One more time. How
That's
we
so
getting it?
cute.
That's so cool. Is it my phone that's doing that?
Oh, you're on your
I'm
phone.
on my phone today. Yeah.
Look, it's funny. I'm on a MacBook. Girl, these MacBooks is so.
Listen, I was gonna get the MacBook, but I opted for the iPad.
I told everybody, yeah. I had somebody asking me that. I was like, no, definitely get the iPad for sure.
Yeah.
Get the iPad. Don't get me wrong. I like the MacBook, but it's just like where my heart. That's definitely got to be the phone. Is my heart messed
Got to
up?
be. Got to be. And what I will say is if y'all get iPads, don't get this big one. Like I wanted this big one, I thought, until I realized it's barely any accessories. I have an iPhone holder from my old iPhone that was small. I mean, my iPad that was smaller. This dang thing don't fit in there.
Right.
Like it looked good, but it ain't great aesthetically.
Well,
It
I'm
don't fit in
about
none of my accessories. I got to buy a whole new iPad holder and everything for this thing. But yeah, we enjoyed y'all, and
as always.
tune in. Love from within.
Bye. Love
Peace.
y'all.